Welcome everybody to the final score. Tonight we're doing things a little bit differently. We don't really have a game that we're going to be reacting to. We're just going to sit back and relax. It's been a long time since we've really caught up with one another, and I just want to see how everybody's doing. Right now, I am joined by one of my all-time greatest moderators, the guy who will have you crying if you do anything wrong. I'm joined by Mr. Halo. How you doing,
Uh,
Halo?
I, mm, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it's not showing on using for me yet.
Oh, really? Oh, hang on. Well,
Not in show. Not in show.
okay. That's totally fine. I am going live right now, making sure it's live on my phone, which it is. There we go. Say something, Halo, so I can make sure that the audio can be heard.
Hello.
Yep. All right, we can hear you. All right, man. Well, how have you been?
I'm nearly good.
Yeah. Okay, so uh you're waiting to do school stuff for the playoffs?
Uh, I'm not in school actually.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I okay. I don't want to get too personal about it. So let's
No.
talk some hockey then, right? So
I mean, it was a hockey ball fight yesterday.
I saw the video, dude. I love it whenever teams just go absolutely crazy. Like,
And you know that Cody almost dropped his glove as well on a New York Green show.
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw a small clip of another video, and it showed that Cody almost dropping the glove,
Mm-hmm.
and Cody pick up his glove.
Nice. Oh, excuse me. I just want to say thank you to the 3 viewers who are currently with us. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and mention something in the chat. Tell us about your day. We're just here to hang out, just to chill. But hockey's the best sport, and I will fight anybody on it, just like how the New York Devils and New York Rangers fought. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I will drop some gloves. Dude, I've also been watching baseball. And baseball's a good sport, but it's not as good as hockey. And I think it's really just the pace of play. Like with hockey, a goal can happen almost at any time, right? Whenever somebody just gets that good look at the goaltender or the open net and the puck just miraculously enters. Whereas in baseball, it's all kind of like a chess game. I would say it's closer to football where you know kind of what you're going to do and you have to just go out there and execute it. But a wise person once said that baseball is an individual sport disguised as a team sport, right? Because when you're up to bat, you're really only batting for yourself. It's not like in hockey where you have the forwards and the defensemen all working together to get the puck to a certain place and get it in the net. What do you think about that?
It's good.
Yeah? You, you think it's good?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take good. We'll take good. I did go to Vegas 2 weekends ago, I believe, for a Golden Knights game. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, dude. So it was the Golden Knights against the Columbus Blue Jackets, right? And the Blue Jackets got the very first goal. And
Yeah.
the Knights, they've been struggling. I know that they just went on a tear on this road trip and everything, and then absolutely slapped Vancouver at home. But
I mean, one of my favorites should have Minnesota game. You watched the night play.
mm-hmm. Yeah. When do they play Minnesota? Is it in 2 days?
I believe so.
I think so because Minnesota's
I mean,
currently playing
they put
Avalanche.
the MC net in overtime, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's very crazy. But yeah, the Blue Jackets scored first, and we're relatively close to the ice. And I'm like, did I just waste all this money seeing my favorite team, bringing my dad out to Vegas as well? Did I just waste all this money?
I mean, I watched the Sabres play yesterday, and we lost it. We lost in overtime.
Oh no!
Against the LA Kings NHL team.
But they're all learning experiences, so I'm sure you're gonna get better over time.
We have the new coach. That's why.
Okay. Do you like the new coach?
I mean, not fine because he said in the interview at the beginning of the season. He tries to match the Golden Knights brackets and make the team more competitive.
Okay.
But we still suck at it because the Sabres power play and defense suck. But they actually really good now because they're not giving up like a sub-ability or something if they lose, which is good.
That is good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it just takes time and everything. New coach, gotta get acclimated to whatever they're doing and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna crush it, bro. Whenever I did go to Vegas, California, you're not allowed to gamble, and my dad and I were like, we have to gamble. It's our favorite team, right? So
yeah,
we each put $100 down on the Golden Knights, and let me tell you, dude, the Golden Knights were a heavy favorite to win this game. That if you bet $100 on the Golden Knights, guess how much money you would win?
What?
$27. So that's nothing. My dad was so excited too because he put the money down and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be great." And I looked up like the conversion and I'm like, "Oh, we'll only win like $50 total." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's how this all works." But Vegas took care of business. Oh, actually, are you on the stream by chance? Like looking at the stream?
I'm actually in.
Okay, cool. Hang on 1 second, because I want to show you what they were giving away for free. I can't hear you. I took out my headphones, so I'll be right back.
Oh, nice.
Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so they were giving out some free posters there. And do you know who my favorite Golden Knight is?
No.
It's William Karlsson.
Oh, and nice.
That's just who they happen to be giving out that night. So looks very cool. It has the matchup, the date, and everything, and then on the back it has
nice
the roster of the two teams. That's
cool.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. I gotta find a good place to frame it. So, what else has been going on with you, dude?
I mean, nothing much besides hockey and soccer with my friends all day.
Well, what games do you normally play with your friends?
The couple main groups I'm in, we mostly play Minecraft one.
Okay.
Mostly. But I also play other games if I'm bored.
Okay. I like Minecraft. A couple of years ago, whenever COVID first happened, I got the Minecraft Platinum Trophy on PlayStation. So I've been around the block a couple of times, if you wanted to say that.
No.
But, nah, that's cool. Did you get to try the Star Wars Classic Collection?
I mean, is it? I don't know when it's out yet.
Oh, it's already out. Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
And let me check on my Xbox. Yes, I'm actually on it right now.
Yeah, it's been out. The first couple of days, I think, were really bad.
Star Wars Collection?
Classic Collection. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Really, that's actually cheap.
Come on, man. I thought you were the Star Wars guy.
No, actually, I know it's coming out. I just don't know when, though.
Yeah. Well, it's out. And they fixed a lot of things from what I understand, but like the first day, they only had 2 servers available that can only fit 64 people. So it's like nobody could get a matchup online.
You know what's funny?
What?
I'm looking at the reviews. It has 2 stars out of the 5 stars on Xbox.
Yeah, that's probably from all those like day one people who were like, this isn't running right. From what I understand, like the single player aspect is running very well. It's just the multiplayer that people are struggling with. And for me, I would probably play single player because that's how I played it back in the day.
Hey, I want to be my back here, so I'm gonna ask my mom if I can get it.
Do it, dude. I just recently got a game that is bombing online right now. South Park Snow Day. So I pre-ordered this game because I love South Park so much. And everybody online is like, it's a huge disappointment. There's only like 5 levels in it, and I think you can beat the entire game in like 6 hours. So I'm not... It hurts, right? Because it's like, I love it so much. I'm still going to play it, but hearing all that just kind of sucks.
I am back.
You're back?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking to nobody.
Oh.
I was
saying I was me my back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant you were going to ask your mom after the stream.
I know.
Oh, you're fine, dude. How'd it go? Did you get permission?
Yeah.
Yay! All right, Classic Collection. Now, did you ever play the original Battlefront games, or was that before your time?
No, connection ones. I have.
You have the updated versions,
right? I have the Squashing. I have the Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm. The remakes.
I think that's it. Oh no, Shadow Survival and
Fallen Order
and Star Wars release game on my PS3.
Oh, The Force Unleashed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where you get to play as the Sith, right?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I remember playing that game whenever it first came out on the PlayStation 2. And back then, I was not as big of a gamer as I am now, where I complete all the games. That game, I think I got stuck at a certain point and just never went back to it. But now I feel like I can go back to it and just absolutely demolish it. Especially after playing Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order. Like, those 2 games, I think, are like peak Jedi games. They are perfect.
I mean, I completed all Jedi Survival gameplay walkthrough. And I completed all my achievements in Battlefront 2. Oh,
nice.
Yeah. I was actually on my last achievement in Battlefront 2, and I already got my other one, so I was just working on it. Yes, you have to get like 35 enemy shape in Space Battle, and it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
Yeah.
And I love gaming, dude. Right now, I am working on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Have you ever played a
Oh,
Kingdom
no.
Hearts game?
No,
Do you have any idea what Kingdom Hearts is?
not really.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Final Fantasy?
No. I mean, my sister plays PCC, but I know.
Okay. So here's the background, right? This guy who worked at Disney, or he was one of the creators of Final Fantasy, I think. He got into an elevator with this guy who works at Disney, like one of the top guys, and was like, wouldn't it be interesting if we made a game that combined Disney with Final Fantasy? And the guy from Disney was like, yeah, that would be interesting. And that's how it all started. So it is a RPG that has more like anime aspects to it, but you go through different Disney worlds and you get to fight those villains from them. Like in the first game, you go to Agrabah and you get to fight Genie Jafar, and Hercules, you fight Hades, and it's just so much fun, dude. It's confusing as all heck, but it's such a good time. And I played that whenever I was really, really young, and having access to them now as an adult, like I'm super happy for that. They're great games. If you get a chance to play Kingdom Hearts 1, I highly recommend it. I wouldn't steer you wrong, Halo.
No.
Well, now you give me a game rec. I gave you a game rec.
I mean, I'm really much not really my Xbox, not only the Star Wars Battlefront Classic.
Yeah. Well, you let me know if it's worth my money.
I actually wish that they keep the graphics from the Battlefront 2 graphics into the classic one.
So hang on. You're saying that you want the updated graphics.
Yeah. Like
okay.
You know how Battlefront 2?
Mm-hmm.
Their graphic is very much amazing and realistic.
Yeah.
I wish they had the same with the classic one.
Well, that's the thing. Halo is it's called classic. It looks like how it did whenever I used to play this game, so I love it. It takes me way back. But you let me know if it's any good. Because that's so interesting. Because you never played the classics, you played the remasters. So I'm very interested in what you think. I'm sure there's going to be so many differences with everything from the story to the online multiplayer.
I mean, it has space. It has a space screen with your friends as well, I heard.
Yeah. I just don't have it right now because I've been studying for the CPA exam. So I haven't been able to sit down and play it.
I mean, I know it's taking forever.
Well, you're downloading and you're also streaming, so I think that's probably why. If you were to get off my live stream, I think that would help.
I mean, I'm on my phone watching your thing, and I'm on a call this girl on my Xbox.
Mm-hmm. But are you on the same Wi-Fi?
Like on my phone and my Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this thing called bandwidth, and so if you got off your phone and we're just on your Xbox, I think it would be better because you would have more bandwidth to download.
I mean, it has 57.20 kilobytes.
Okay, that's not.
So it's kind of really slow.
Mm-hmm. Ah, man, dude, I hate the fact that you have to download games and just keep them on your console. Because I miss using CDs where you just pop it in, the game is finished, you get what you get, and now it's like, oh, I have to download the game for like 2 hours because it's so big, And then on top of that, there's a day one update that you have to also install. Oh my gosh, dude. It drives me crazy.
So on my Xbox, I have Shade of Funny Order, Survival, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2, Classic, Star Wars, and Squashing. That's what I have on my Xbox.
Lots of Star Wars. So how did you become
I also have the Lego. I have the Lego one from Master Skywalker, Gameplay Saga, and Lego Star Wars, the rest of whatever the other one is, but yeah.
Halo, let me interrupt you really quick because we have an OG in the chat, Mr. TikTok. He's upset with me. He's bringing the heat. He says, where the hell is the Friday Night SmackDown stream or the WrestleMania Night 1 or Night 2 stream? You know where it is? On another channel, Mr. TikTok. And I am sorry about that. So I can't live stream WrestleMania or Friday Night SmackDown because my TV provider, it's 3 hours behind everybody else. So whenever you get to see it, I have to wait till 8 p.m. Pacific for it to go on. So I can't live stream. He says he's boycotting. I lost him. Gosh dang it, Mr. TikTok. Halo, this is all your fault.
No, this is your fault.
No,
it's on you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He's saying he's unsubbing and putting a dislike. Okay, Mr. TikTok, let me say this. I am open to doing these live streams, but now he's saying it's Halo's fault. So hang on.
No.
Mr. TikTok, yeah, don't blame Halo. He's just a moderator. It's okay. You could totally blame Halo.
I can hear you on my Xbox.
What? You're lying. No. So I want to do. I think Peacock is live though. It is live, but I'll be with my family watching WrestleMania. We're actually going to go to my grandma's, and you know who else is here? Actually, Ben is here. He came by last night, so yeah, he's here. I did tell him that I'm going to be live streaming, so if you guys want to hear from him, I'm sure I could twist his arm to come in here really quick and say hello. Ben the GOAT. Do you guys want to say hi to Ben? Sure? Well, I need... Okay, Ben, yes. All right. Let me go see if Ben is available really quick.
Humana is. So, how do you pay Mr. Cesar?
All right. Ben is here. He is coming in. Mr. TikTok says, Ben, I have a question. You remember Mr. TikTok, right?
You know what's funny?
What's up, Taylor?
I have my Xbox can hear everything, and I'm watching my phone, and it's behind on everything.
Oh no! Yeah, that's why I have the live stream on my phone just for a quality check, and I have the sound all the way off because of the delay. Okay, so he says, Ben, do you have any suggestions for Nick to make videos of? Oh my God, Mr. TikTok, that was how long ago? Anyway, so go ahead and answer.
Anything.
Go ahead.
Anything I want?
Anything you want. Well, same rules as whenever we stream together. Watch your mouth.
I don't know if this is a...
Also, point the... So that's like...
Hello?
Hello?
So...
Did you guys...
Hello.
I think the idea was reviewing adult action films.
Stop that.
I said action films.
Oh yeah, the adult action film, like Taken, right?
Taking that butt.
No, Ben, get out of here. Okay, so That was Ben. He's never coming back on. So, there you go. Yeah. So, Ben was here. Unbanned Ben. No, he's not coming back. He's not coming back after that kind of comment. No. No. Hang on, really quick. I need to ask Ben a question, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so Halo, you still with me? Okay. So last night, Ben got assaulted at his work. Yeah, dude. I won't say where he works, but he works for a fast food chain. And this guy, he comes in with his 2 daughters and a dog. And they have a coupon. And it's for something like 2 scoops of ice cream or something like that, right? But the guy wanted to use that coupon 4 times or for 4 scoops, whatever. And Ben says, like, oh, I can't even do it because it says only 2 on the back of the coupon. So the guy started to, just be really rude to Ben. Hey, TikTok joined the call? Did he really? I hope you're here to talk, Mr. TikTok. You're telling him.
To join the call.
Oh, yeah. Mr. TikTok, you could totally join the call. Culver's? No, he doesn't work at Culver's. Even if you guessed it, I'm not going to tell you. But he tells the guy, like, I can't do that. And the guy's like, okay, you're being a dick. Or something like that, right? Also, Nick used a bad word on his stream. Not going to happen that often. And Ben was like, okay, well, now I'm not going to serve you at all. And the guy says, okay, we'll see how your night ends. And it's like, oh, we'll see how your night ends? That's a total threat, dude. And, okay, so the guy leaves, right? And Ben, at this point, he's frustrated. So he goes out to his car and, he goes out to his car and he's sitting in his car and the guy comes back and starts like kicking Ben's car. And Ben gets out of the car and is like, what are you going to do? And the guy throws an iced coffee at Ben. And Ben just says, I'm going to call the cops. And the guy, like a pansy that he is, just runs off. Now, that is such an uncomfortable situation for anybody to be in. Like, first of all, Ben is just doing his job, right? He's not management level where he can override the controls that the register has. And then this guy just comes in and throws an iced coffee at Ben. So he has to do the rest of his shift covered in iced coffee. And he's also closing. So he's there till like 11 p.m. And who knows if that guy is going to be out there because of what he said. The whole like, we'll see how your night ends. Now, I live an hour away from Ben. And whenever I heard this news, it was like 10:30 at night. And I was going to drive all the way out to where he lives because he was going to come over anyways. And just make sure that, he gets to his car safely. Nothing happens. Nobody's there. But luckily, my mom, who lives out there, was able to do that. So nothing happened. He went home. He got a shower. But, like, he's still kind of, uneasy about it a little bit. Dude, I cannot believe some people in the world, like, you're getting that frustrated over a coupon. And I'm sure it was because the guy had his 2 kids and were trying to do something nice for the kids, and it didn't work out how he wanted, and so he overreacted. But that is just not cool. And I hope that,
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. it could have been way worse. I'm glad that nobody threw hands, that all it was an iced coffee being thrown at Ben. I'm happy it was iced and not hot, because hot coffee has given people like really bad burns. But Jesus. I'm very grateful that I'm an accountant, so all my clients work at power plants. Like, they are far, far away from me. I've never met them in person. I just sent emails. I've sent passive aggressive emails, but that's the most I've done. There's this one lady who she is a senior level, and she works somewhere in like Central America. She's doing a big project trying to bring in like a 2-mile long solar panel field or something like that. Very interesting thing. But whenever I've asked her to get me things, she doesn't do it. But whenever she asks me for things, she constantly follows up with me, and it's like, this is not a one-way street. I need you to work with me here. Is it Dunkin' Donuts or Baskin Robbins restaurant, Mr. TikTok asks? It's neither of those. Though, he did stop for Dunkin' Donuts on his way here. So my dad had some donuts at like 1 in the morning when Ben arrived. I was asleep.
I had mine at 7 a.m. Yes, I woke up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Just crazy. So, Halo, do you know what you want to be, like, work-wise?
Not yet.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm working at my family shop right now.
Oh.
I need my food here, called to make food.
Okay, so are you like a waiter then?
No, we have cashier and just cook food in a table, and that's it.
Okay. Mr. TikTok is asking, what other food do they have at that restaurant that Ben works at? I don't want to get too much into it, Mr. TikTok. It doesn't really matter where he works. You're hungry. Just know that, like, this.
I think Zig Sock want a sock, man.
He wants to sub in?
No. Yeah, hold on.
Okay. But no, Ben has told me several things about that restaurant where it's like, I will never order food from there ever again. So if Ben doesn't work there one day, I'll tell you guys what restaurant it is, because it is nasty, dude. Stalk. Oh yeah, he wants to stalk. Yeah, that's why we're gonna keep things a little bit under wraps here. Checkers. I love checkers. Such a fun board game. Though I do like chess a little bit more.
There's a shackle. If you go in a Disco card game, there's a shackle game on it as well.
Which one? The classic collection?
No. On a Disco call.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'll show you the games and stuff.
Yeah.
They also have the shackle games.
Oh, cool.
On it as well.
I do want to try and do Gartic Phone. Like, I've been asking my friends for years to play Gartic Phone with me.
It's actually fun.
Yeah, I would love to play that. But my friends, they just never wanted to like sit down and actually do it. So it's like, I've just never gotten to play.
Me and my Adolphus, Adolfisco, we always play that every time we get bored of another game.
Yeah.
We always go through that. And we also do the 1v1 shooter game as well.
Okay. And Mr. TikTok, he thinks that he was able to guess where Ben works. And I will not confirm nor deny, Mr. TikTok.
Sexar want a saw game.
It's okay. We will only give out minimal information, though.
No, that won't be $100 if you want to know real penis.
$100 I should charge? That's not a bad idea. I need to make more money. Okay, so another thing that happened with me today, or not today, but this week, he says he sees me. I hope you see me, Mr. TikTok. I look gorgeous. Oh, he wants WrestleMania 40 predictions. I was thinking about doing that if you showed up, Mr. TikTok. So, I guess, Halo, do you watch wrestling at all?
Not really, because I never got into it. I see little bit there and there on YouTube or at the restaurant for the hockey games. Okay,
well, this section is going to be a little bit harder then, because we're going to talk WrestleMania 40 predictions. Somebody who knows the product and somebody who doesn't watch the product at all. So you're just going to go by name, okay?
I don't even know whose WWE name is.
That's exactly what we want. So I'm pulling up the card right now, and we're going to go contest by contest and just say who we think is going to win, okay? So right now, for WrestleMania Night 1, and Mr. TikTok, feel free to join in.
My stream is behind, so...
Your stream is behind? But you can hear me just fine, so you're okay.
I mean, my answer is on the right side, but my phone is kind of different.
That's okay. What matters is us on Xbox right now. We're okay. You don't need to listen to the phone. You're fine. But, okay. So, Halo. The first matchup for WrestleMania 40. We have Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Who do you think wins? The first tag team or the second tag team?
See, here's the thing. If I know more about the history, I would know more about it.
Yeah. No, and that's why we're doing this, is because you don't know.
If I had to guess, maybe the second one.
The second one? Okay, so they are the heels. Mr. TikTok is saying Tom and Nick Mysterio and Santos Escobar. So I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say that Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee are going to get the win. I feel like next year will be Rey Mysterio's last year. And Dominic Mysterio is Rey Mysterio's son. So I think in next year it'll be Dominic versus Rey again. And Dominic will retire his father. I think that's what they're going to do. But they're going to build up to that. And they're going to build up Dragon Lee. So I'm going with that. I'm going with the baby faces. Mr. TikTok says he will be there. If you are at WrestleMania, dude, you gotta send some pictures in the chat. Okay. Next up, we have a 6-person tag team match. Okay. Now, these are the good guys. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. They're the bad girls. You have Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Who do you think is winning, Halo?
I have to go with the first one.
The baby faces? That, I think you are absolutely correct. Because of Jade Cargill. She is... they are presenting her as one of the top female wrestlers on the roster. She came from their rival promotion and was a huge signing for WWE. I think that they give this win to her. Okay. Next up, we have... Oh my gosh, this is a huge thing. Also, Mr. TikTok. Oh, he said Naomi, Jade, and Bianca. Okay, cool. Next up, we have the 6-pack ladder match. So this is for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. So there will be 6 tag teams in a ladder match trying to go after 2 belts. Okay, Halo? Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. The first tag team is Judgment Day. They are comprised of Damian Priest and Finn Balor versus the Awesome Truth, also known as The Miz and R-Truth, versus DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, or A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Now, I know I said a lot of names, so let me go first on this one. I think that the Undisputed Tag Team Championships are going to get split up. I think Awesome Truth is going to walk away with the Raw Tag Team Championships. And if I'm being honest, I want New Catch Republic to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, but I can see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller winning.
I mean, I didn't know he has so many names, so I cannot pick one.
So you're saying the same thing, right?
Harmony.
Okay. Oh, Mr. TikTok was saying the same thing, actually. He says, R-Truth and The Miz grabs one title and another team grabs the other one, probably New Catch Republic. Dude, that is too funny. I can't see you whenever I'm looking at this page, but that's funny. Okay. Next up, we have a twin match. So the two competitors are biological twins, identical twins. You have Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. So who do you like better, Jay or Jimmy?
The first one?
Jay is the babyface, so I would understand that, but I'm going Jimmy. I think that this first night is going to be the night where the bloodline is going to beat everything. So I'm going Jimmy Uso. No yeet. I know that doesn't mean anything. So Mr. TikTok says it's a tie. Aw. It will be bloodline rules. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship against probably my favorite wrestler right now, Gunther, who is the current champion, taking on Sami Zayn. Gunther is the bad guy in this scenario, and Sami Zayn is the good guy. Who do you think wins, Halo? Or do you want more information?
Yeah, I want more information.
Okay. So Gunther has held the Intercontinental Championship for over a year now. He is seen as one of the most dominant champions WWE has. Sami Zayn is more of an underdog kind of guy. Like, you love to see him, but he just can't seem to find ways to win those big matches. So he teamed up with another guy, Chad Gable, who has been trying to train Sami to defeat Gunther.
I want to go with the other guy, actually.
Which one, Gunther or Sami Zayn?
No, one who won the champion, whatever.
So the guy who with the championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're going Gunther, I'm going Gunther too. I'm not cheating off of you, Mr. TikTok. Relax. Relax.
So I'm cheating off from the same song.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. He overcuts people on The Price is Right. You're totally fine.
I mean, since I'm gonna cheating in that game.
No. Okay, so next we have the Women's World Championship between Rhea Ripley, who is the champion, versus Becky Lynch. Now, Becky is the good guy, and Rhea Ripley is the bad guy. Who would you say?
I'm gonna say the first one.
Rhea Ripley? I think Rhea Ripley is going to win also. I love Becky Lynch. I think she's incredible. Very good worker. But there's no point in her winning, if I'm being honest. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So, I think Rhea Ripley. Okay. And now this is probably the biggest match on night one. It's The Rock and Roman Reigns, the bad guys,
The Rock.
versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. You're just saying The Rock, period.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm also going with The Rock and Roman Reigns. I think that this match will determine the stipulation in the next night, The Rock and Roman Reigns should win.
Rock is kind of famous because he's in so many other movies and series.
Oh yeah, no, he's a massive megastar, but this is where he got his start. You know, The Rock was slapping the Cheerios out of. I can't even do a Rock promo right now, but The Rock is legendary. I can totally see him and Roman Reigns winning, and then
he was in the Black Anna movie.
Yep.
From the Avengers, the DC movie, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, he's been on a lot of things, but okay, so that's good. That's just night 1. We have a couple more matches to go. Okay, this is night 2. Ready? I'm going to take your silence as a yes. First up, you're fine. It's a 6-man tag match. It's Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, otherwise known as Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain, Akeem and Rezar. Who do you think win? Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are the good guys. The Final Testament are the bad guys.
I mean, how many wins do they have in trophies?
So right now, neither team has any championships. So this is just a battle of, I don't like you, you ate my sandwich. So
I guess I can see the first one in.
I think it's going to be the first ones too. I would love for the Final Testament to get this win though, because that's a team that's just floundering around. But I think Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are going to win. Let's see what Mr. TikTok says.
I'm probably doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, Mr. TikTok says Final Testament, but TikTok Senior says Bobby Lashley. That's a match where it's like it could go either way. It doesn't really play too big of a factor in a lot of things. Okay, but this is going to be an interesting match. You have LA Knight, versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Who do you think wins it?
I didn't hear the first thing because you sound like a robot.
Oh, sorry. So this match, do I still sound like a robot?
Yeah, it still sounds like a robot on my Xbox.
Oh, weird. Okay. Hopefully that fixes itself. But it's LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
Maybe the second one.
AJ Styles. I also think it's gonna be AJ Styles, and I see that Mr. TikTok says that it's going to be LA Knight. I think AJ Styles is going to win and then face off against somebody else later on. I don't want to spoil predictions, but I think that's what they're planning. I think AJ Styles is going to be the big bad guy moving out of this feud. Next up, we have the United States Championship triple threat match between Logan Paul, who is the current champion, versus Randy Orton.
Logan Paul.
You don't even want to hear the third option? You're going with Logan Paul?
I mean, his wrestling match is good, I saw.
Dude, I hate that I love Logan Paul. Like, he is so good. And I don't like him as a YouTuber. I don't watch his content. I'm not going to watch his content. But as like a WWE wrestler, he just has it. It's incredible that he's so good this fast. So I'm going with Logan Paul too. So
I mean, I know him on his. I know he's famous and he actually good at the game.
Oh yeah. Okay, moving on. It's the WWE Women's Championship. Io Sky, who is the champion, versus the winner of this year's Royal Rumble, Bayley. Bailey is the baby face. Io Sky is the bad girl, and they used to be a team together. But Bailey found out that Io Sky was like talking smack about Bailey behind her back. So who do you think is going to win this match?
I think I might have to go with the first one.
Io Sky, you think the champion is going to retain?
I mean, probably.
Okay. That's a tough one. Io Sky's reign hasn't really been all that great. And so I can see Bailey laying down for Io Sky and giving her the rub. But I also feel like Bailey is so hot right now that WWE has to go with Bailey. Let's see. Okay, so Mr. TikTok says we all say Logan and Bailey all the way. Okay, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is the great thing about predictions, is anything can happen. Okay, next up, we have the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth Rollins, who is the champion, versus Drew McIntyre. Now, here's a little bit of information for you. Seth Rollins is the good guy in this matchup. This is a new championship that got introduced last year, and he's the first holder of it, and he's been defending the belt constantly. Drew McIntyre is the bad guy, and he's a big, buff, Scottish freak of nature. Who do you think is going to win?
Maybe the first one.
Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. I think that Drew McIntyre, it's his time to win the World Heavyweight Championship. He never won a major world championship in front of a crowd. He won it whenever COVID happened and they weren't performing in front of people. I think that this is the time WWE gives them the nod. Okay, so he says, will Priest cash in? We'll get to that. Mr. TikTok. Drew McIntyre. Yep. Senior says Seth. I'm not repeating that one. You almost got me. But I'm going with Drew McIntyre. Okay. Time for the main event. The undisputed WWE Championship, Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, who has held the belt for over 3 years, versus Cody Rhodes, who got a championship match last year and was not able to overcome Roman Reigns. Who do you think is going to win?
I should be the first one.
Okay, so you're going to say Roman Reigns extends his massive title reign. Okay. I think, and Mr. TikTok, this is going to sound absolutely absurd, but I think Seth freaking Rollins is going to walk out as the WWE Universal Champion. Now, here's how. I think it's going to be buffoonery at WrestleMania. Yeah. So here's what's going to happen. I'm booking WrestleMania the way that I want. So there's going to be a lot of interference in this match because you have Roman Reigns and his bloodline attacking Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes is going to have his own guys, Jey Uso and Seth Rollins, come out to try and help even the odds, just for Damian Priest to run out with his briefcase and do what Seth Rollins tried to do at WrestleMania 31 and cash in during the main event of WrestleMania. But somehow he gets taken out. Maybe Roman Reigns comes over and Superman punches him, and the briefcase goes flying down to Seth Rollins' feet. Seth Rollins picks up the briefcase, looks at the ring, sees Cody in shambles, and realizes that he has an opportunity. He takes Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase and cashes it in himself, goes in, stomps on Cody, and turns on Cody, making him a heel, gets the 1, 2, 3. Seth freaking Rollins is your new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and everybody hates it because Cody does not get to finish his story. The championship does come off of Roman Reigns, but it doesn't go to anybody he expected. I'm crazy. That's not allowed. Hey, it's whoever cashes in. It's whoever cashes in the briefcase. So, like, if Damian Priest were to lose the briefcase, why can't Seth Rollins cash it in? You know?
Yeah.
So that's just what I think. But in all honesty, I think that they're just going to keep it simple. They're going to do a Daniel Bryan and just let the good guy have his moment at WrestleMania 40. Cody Rhodes will win the championship, finish his story, and have a nice pay respects to his father. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But the one that I said I would love to happen, I think I would absolutely go crazy. It would be awesome. But not the way it should go. What do you mean, Mr. TikTok? I need more information. Also, we're going to wrap this up in about 4 minutes, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Are we gonna play the games real quick?
You want to talk about games, you said, or play games?
No, play those games I just said before we go.
Probably not tonight. We can try and do this again next week if you're down.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, let's try again next week. I have to really start studying for the next CPA exam. But yeah, let's do this next week as well. It's chill.
Got it.
Maybe we'll do a hockey game as well. I don't know. Work sucks. Okay, so Senior says July 29th Raw is where Cody will win. What's the July 29th? Roman deserves the win. So for me, if I'm being honest, what I want to be selfish here. I don't like Roman Reigns, but you already have him basically on a 5-year championship run with the championship. You're halfway to beating Bruno Sammartino's record. Just do it. Just be blatantly obvious. That's what you're going to do. He's not even wrestling all that often. It's not hard for him to come in and wrestle like 4 matches a year. Just have him break the record and go down in the history books. First ballot Hall of Famer, whatever you want to say. But you'll never get this opportunity again. That's what I think they should do. He says yes. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap things up, I think, since we only got 2 minutes. I want to say thank you, Halo, so much for being here, being with me. He says you're sleeping. Are you asleep right now, Halo?
Wait, are you asleep?
Am I asleep? Is this just a dream? Are you?
No, it's a dream.
It is a dream. Okay, it's not a nightmare, right?
Your imagination.
It's my imagination. Mr. Senior, Mr. TikTok Senior has a question. I am open to questions. He asked something. Oh, by the way, Mr. TikTok, good luck on your test tomorrow. I know you said that you don't think you would be here, so thank you for coming in, but I do hope that you do very well on your exam. So what is Miss Senior asking? This is so weird having a stream like this. He says he failed last time.
When you use it for the hockey game, yes, it might be weird.
It's a little weird, a little different from everything that I normally do. But
I mean, the next you do this more often, though.
I like this. I like having just a chill one. Okay, he says he asks if you love the tribal chief and acknowledge him. No. Like I said, I don't like Roman Reigns all that much. I like the Bloodline storyline. For the most part, I like it. Specifically, the Sami Zayn storyline that they had last year. I was way into that. But, I'm sorry. I've just never liked him. He says he's kissed. Oh, well, that's sweet. Oh, no. Yeah. No, I went to WrestleMania 31, and I was there booing Roman Reigns like crazy whenever he was taking on Brock Lesnar. And then Seth Rollins won. It was amazing. Quick story time. My dad had bought tickets for him and I to go to that WrestleMania months in advance, right? And the build up to the show was so bad, Halo. Yeah, I know you don't watch it, but when we were driving up to San Francisco, it's like an 8-hour drive. We did not acknowledge how bad we thought the show was going to be because we didn't want the other to have a bad time and feel like we weren't grateful that we were even attending it. And then we go to the show, and I swear it was one of the best WrestleManias ever. Like top 5 WrestleMania of all time. And it had no right being as good as it was, dude. We had a total blast. Every match on that card was a banger.
That's good.
It was so good, dude. And we left and we're like, yeah, I thought it was going to suck. So it was such a great one. No, Mr. TikTok. The build to it, right? The storylines going there and everything was so bad. WrestleMania 33 was really great too. I love whenever the Hardys returned. That's always going to stick with me. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here. I think it is time for us to wrap this up, get on with our nights and everything. We'll try and do this again next week. Maybe talk a little bit more about sports and something. But yeah, thank you so much, Halo, for joining me tonight. Anything else you want to say to Mr. TikTok?
Not many.
That's all right. All right. Oh, well, you know my sign off, right? We're going to say it together?
Is it a final score, whatever?
Yeah, and that's the final score. We're going to say that together, right?
Now.
Okay. I know. I need to stream some more. But okay. All right. So this has just been a chill little Discord session talking with Halo. Hopefully next week we can get a couple more people to join us. But hey, that's the final score. Thank you. And good night.